Heavyweight unified champion Andy Ruiz Jr. says he is currently training 17 to 18 rounds to destroy Anthony Joshua in the December 7th rematch. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I'll play the clip in a second. Andy Ruiz is in Mexico, and he's training for the much anticipated now rematch. He set the world on fire in June when he went out and, with only 5-6 weeks to train, annihilated Anthony Joshua. You know, he beat him. I don't know everybody's fight, you know, how they view fights or whatever, but I gave Ruiz every round. Obviously, Joshua's best round was the third round. He drew first blood, dropped Ruiz hard, you know. But Ruiz, true guerrero, he got up and he shook off the cobwebs and went to work. And he decided right then and there, it is fight or flight. And he got on his shit, let them hands go, and figured, you're going to either take me out or I'm going to take you out. It's that simple. And we know what happened. He was able to connect shots that landed. Joshua reacted funky, and he was like, oh shit. So he pounced on him. You know, that if you watch that, that's what woke up Andy Ruiz's game. I think he still had his bell rung, but once the adrenaline kicked up, once, you know, his heart must have been racing. He just got dropped. You know, it's embarrassing. No one wants to get dropped. He got dropped hard. Beautiful two-piece from Joshua. People don't bring that up. You know, uppercut followed by a hook. He really sat him down. But Ruiz having the chin, he got back up, like I said, and he went out the warrior way, or he elected to go out the warrior way. Go out. If I go out, I'm gonna go out shooting. I don't mean when I die. I mean when I go out to the club, stupid. I'm trying to clean up my fucking image, so I promised the fucking critics I wouldn't say fucking for 6 minutes. Whoop. 6 minutes, Slim Shady, you're wrong, my baby mom. Sorry, there's a little bit of hip hop, but he just went out. You know, I'm going out shooting. It's a shootout, and that woke his game up when Joshua did the, you know, stanky leg or whatever. And that's one thing I think Joshua needs to really work on is obviously you're hurt, but it's like he almost overreacts, and certain fighters do that. Like even Juan Manuel Marquez and Tim Bradley, when they get knocked down, they like roll on the ground, and Tim Bradley be breakdancing and doing cartwheels, somersaults and shit. Like, I think they should try their best to contain it a little bit more. And I know it's easy. I'm not trying to sound harsh or savage because, you know, I'm on the outside looking in, but just Joshua's reaction, he needs to practice probably drills to, if he gets hurt. You know, I know some people that they have dizzying drills, like spin around and then have someone jump on them and like touch them with the pads and stuff to simulate your brain shifting and like being dizzy and being attacked. You know, just there's different variations, I'm sure, but he has to practice some kind of drills about keeping his heart rate down and stuff. Floyd Mayweather is like godlike when it comes to that. You know, the shot he took from Shane Mosley, first of all, Floyd didn't have a chin that would have put most people out. You know, you've seen guys sleep on Floyd Mayweather's chin. Antonio Margarito in the fight, later in the fight, was getting rocked by Shane Mosley. The very next fight for Shane Mosley was Floyd, and this was early in the fight. Shane and Floyd were both fresh, and Shane full force connected with a fast, explosive ass shot, and Floyd ate the shit. But what was more impressive, you know, just from a fight fan perspective, because you're liable to get hit, it's just Floyd got hit, he got touched up. But what was impressive is how he clinched, and he was just very sensible in that moment. So you could tell he's probably been hurt in the gym. He's just experienced. He knows what to do. He knows his body. He knows the perimeter of the ring, and, you know, just different stuff like that. So very impressive the way he handled the pressure. Joshua, not so much. When Klitschko dropped him hard, you know, he it's like I can't forget it. I remember the picture. His legs are all in the air, and he's making his face like like he's on a roller coaster. It'll look weird. And then Joshua does like weird stuff, like if he gets clipped by Dillian White or Klitschko, and he'll be sticking his tongue out, and like you're not. Povetkin was blasting him, and he's like sticking his tongue out and lifting up his eyebrows. Like, to me, that's like nervous energy. He did it with Ruiz too. He got dropped. Like, it was almost like spooky. It reminded me of a Jordan Peele movie. Like, he got dropped for the third, fourth time, right, from Andy Ruiz, and then the ref was like, "Oh, 3, 4," and he's in the corner like, waiting for the ref instructions or whatever. And Joshua is like raising his eyebrow up like a pickaninny or some shit, like he like smiling and shit, and he's like looking into the crowd. I don't know who he was looking at, but it was extremely weird to me. Like, I'm gonna try to put it in this video. I know I have a screenshot of it, but if I can show you guys what I'm talking about, it's just like that's OD. Like, and to me, that I just look at it like Joshua is distracted. He doesn't know how to react to the pressure, and that's why he's gonna have a hard time in the rematch if this happens again. If he gets hurt or dropped, because I don't think he reacts well to the pressure. Like, why are you looking to your corner or somebody in the crowd, raising your eyebrows and smiling like it's some cool shit? And you just got dropped 3 and 4 times. I forgot what knockdown it was after. But that was just at the Andy Ruiz fight. But I've seen it. Dillian White clips him and he's like sticking his tongue out. Like, what are you doing? Like, Povetkin and stuff. So I think Joshua got to work on his poker face and really watch the gestures and mannerisms and showboating. But the other thing I want to talk about is Andy Ruiz. What happened to all the fake outrage from the fans? They said that the money got to him, and then Andy Ruiz was changed man and all this shit. Now they shut the fuck up. That's that old media bullshit, trying to create some narrative that really there was no indication that was there. Andy Ruiz, he earned it. He had 2 back-to-back fights. He fought Dimitrenko on the Danny Garcia, Adrian Granados card. Then he had a quick turnaround, got a last-minute call, had to jump right back in camp for 5-6 weeks, 5 weeks probably, to fight Joshua. Then he upset Joshua, became a history maker and the first Mexican-American to win that coveted heavyweight title and unify. So he took a break. He bought him some nice stuff. He ate some steaks and shrimp and mariscos, right? That's not a big deal. He bought his mama a house and bought a car. People create their own issues. I don't have an issue with that. He took 2 fights at the beginning of the year, and then obviously the one was career or life-changing, and then he got past it. You're supposed to reward yourself. You'll fuck around and burn yourself out. And I've been saying this from the beginning, but in case you're new to the channel, I'm just kind of recapping what I've already said on my channel, because I do it this way, the new media way. People sweating Andy Ruiz as if he's different, or now all of a sudden he's a different person and he's not training hard. This motherfucker's doing 17, 18 rounds of training, not sparring, because usually he'll probably start sparring in a little bit, because a lot of people don't necessarily understand. But I mean, he's not, I'm sure he's training, because 17, 18 rounds of sparring, that's insane, especially at this early in the camp. So he's just training, but that means he's putting rounds in the bank, bro. He's trying to get the weight off, stuff like that. So what happened to all this fake outrage about he's undisciplined and doesn't care anymore and stuff? It looks like he's training just fine. People need to be worried about Joshua. Joshua this society is so funny to me. People are more worried about Andy Ruiz after his performance. You need to be worried about Anthony Joshua. He's the one that was the gold medalist. He's the one that trained for 16 weeks as opposed to 6 weeks. He had a whole 10 week extra camp training for a 317-pound Gerald Miller. And people with this fake outrage seem to be more concerned with Ruiz's dedication and how he shows up for the rematch. Y'all got me fucked up. I am not worried one bit. First of all, I'm not worried because I'm a fight fan. I just want to see a good fight. Shout out to Joshua. Shout out to Ruiz. May the best man win. So that's first and foremost. I'm not in it. It'd be nice to see an American win. You know, I'm an American, so it'd be nice. I like Ruiz's story. I think he's been more consistent with, and I like that rags to riches shit, you know, real talk. And I'm from Cali, and he came out to Nipsey. So, you know, it'd be great. But at the end of the day, I don't take this shit personal. It's always business. It's never nothing personal. But yeah, all this fake outrage. Andy Ruiz is doing just fine. You know, people say, oh, yeah, he's changed and the money got to his head and he's arrogant now. Man, that's what they want you to believe. The man just told you he's doing 17, 18 rounds. He's isolated himself most likely from his family, or at least for spot. I mean, I don't know his, you know, full situation, but if he's in Mexico, there's a chance that not all of his family was able to go. You know, maybe his family's there. I don't know. I don't know his situation, but he might have isolated and just went with the homies to Mexico. So he got a cool little camp. He got to go to Saudi Arabia and handle business. It's that simple. So shout out to Andy Ruiz. He's doing his training and, you know, trying to get the weight down. He should start sparring probably in the next few weeks and then get through his hard sparring. He's probably just trying to lose weight, get back in the swing of things. Let me know what you guys think. 17, 18 rounds are being done by Andy Ruiz. Should be a good rematch. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. This is a must win for Joshua. It's that simple. Make sure you smash the like button. If you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It helps the channel. I'm an affiliate. You can subscribe. You can donate, CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, all the good stuff. You know, your boy is working. We're going to close this year strong. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off.
Yeah, baby, just got done doing 18 rounds, 17 rounds. Feeling hella good. Aquí traigo mi nutritionist que me anda ayudando. El pinche Manny que me da las chingas.